Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to another Q&A, I guess, where I just answer or react to your comments. So I guess it's more of a comment reaction. I don't know. Whatever it is, we're here. So because I'm super lazy about responding to comments, I figured we'd just go through here. And it's been a little while. I actually don't remember where we left off in our last video, so buckle up. I guess we can go back to the Campcraft coffee video. Oh, okay. Actually, this is funny. So, Kaylin Strain left a comment on this one. Ever tried G7 coffee, the 3-in-1? So, no, I haven't, but I bought it and I filmed that already. I don't know when I'm going to put it out. It's on sort of the release schedule, so I'm not going to tell you what I thought about it now, but you'll see in the video. So, Kaylin, I did indeed get some of that off of Amazon. It comes in huge packages. Dub C seemed like a big pack when you mix it. Overall, looked like a solid option for instant coffees. And Eats, Treats, and MREs looks fairly decent. Franklin Steele's waving. He waves a lot, so that's good. Little wave emojis. Yeah, that Campcraft coffee that I remember, it was a pretty big packet. I don't even remember how I really liked that one or not, or if I liked it or not. Let me put it this way, it was coffee. Oh, let's see here. We had the GU for all the French Toast Energy Gel. That was interesting because that one actually did nail the flavor pretty effectively. The Siete jalapeno hot sauce. Yes, I don't know what I think I kept calling it Satie or something like that. I just wasn't thinking. Kaylin pointed that out. Tim Terrell, thanks for the review. Looks like a pass. If I remember, that one wasn't all that great. Plains Flyer 21. As soon as you see pumpkin in the ingredients, you know the heat factor will be akin to pumpkin spice. I remember that one. That one was pretty funny. Because I like pumpkin seed in like a fruit and nut bar. But not, that was just a weird hot sauce. I didn't really enjoy that. I don't remember if that was one with the avocado oil in it or not, but whatever. I don't remember it being very good. Alicia Brown, yeah, she also put 7 on there as well. So yeah, I totally whiffed on that, which I do. Coincidentally, generally when I do the hot sauce reviews, I sit down with like several so I can get them done. And I just recently did about 8. I think 8 or 9. So I'm pretty set for hot sauce videos for a little while now. There's some interesting hot sauce videos coming up, so I'm hoping you guys enjoy them. Had the Rip Van Waffle Snickerdoodle. I have since done a recording of another Rip Van Waffle. I don't think that one's out yet. But yeah, I just love the name Rip Van Waffle, and that was the Snickerdoodle. They're really dry for some reason, that particular product. Oh, geez. Yeah, I think that this might have been the one where I had some interesting comments on it. I could be wrong. Or, anyway. So, I did the French individual ration, the RIE, which is basically a smaller French meal. So, you have your 24-hour ones that we've all seen. This was basically like about a meal and a half or maybe 2 meals depending on how you stretch it. I would say 2 meals if they were small. So Ravonda Colbert. When I was growing up, Brock's Candy Company sold fruit nougat candies. They were in candy mixes, could be bought in bulk at the supermarket and the candy counter at drugstores like Woolworths. Gosh, Woolworth. Pretty sure those are all out of business now, aren't they? Many of the candies found in rations were available in stores in the 1970s. Yeah, the fruit and nougat bars, or just nougat bars, like there's candy with nougat, but like just a nougat bar is not super, it's not necessarily super available, I guess, in all the U.S. retailers. We just don't normally see it. One candy bar I do like. Oh, geez, I just forgot what it was called. It's a toffee bar. It's a chocolate and toffee bar. It's just toffee with chocolate over top of it. Well, I have the internet on my phone. I just, it's like on the tip of my tongue. Come on, Heath Bar, or the whatever Score. I think that's how you say it. I've had them both. You can get them at gas stations. I love those. They're terrible for my teeth, but I do love them. And that's even something that's a little out of vogue. Toffee and nougat. But anyway, I remember making a comment about the nougat bar, and those do come fairly prevalently in French rations. John Morris, Cool Ration. Viper GTS MRE. I enjoyed the REI version, or the R, not REI, RIE version. That's a store. Most French mains are great, but not a fan of the fish. Yeah, I mean, fish and rations can come and go. Some of the canned fish options are not bad, but they're not for everybody. Let's see. Eats, treats, and MREs. Some of the French mains are awesome, and that one looked really nice. Great video. Thank you, bud. Appreciate it. Oh, this is also the ones with prunes. I'm not a fan of prunes, and there were several comments about like the misnomers of prunes and like, oh, it's like peas. You know what I mean? Like, don't eat your prunes. They're healthy, but they taste like garbage. I just don't like the consistency. I know, a plum is great. Raisins are okay. Prunes are too big, and they are just squishy, and they don't really taste good. I've just never been a fan. But I totally understand where people say, they say it's bad marketing to the prune industry. And you're probably right for some, but for me, I just don't like prunes. It's like beets or pickles. I just don't like them. And that's okay. I like a ton of other stuff that a lot of people don't. Steve Rondinelli, Esbit stove that comes in the Italian MREs is still my favorite. It's heavy duty use. Yeah, some of the Esbit stoves or the little tab stoves that come in some of these rations, including the 24-hour French, are really nice. They're not always super high quality, but they definitely work. Oh no, there's somebody. Oh my goodness. I didn't see this. Poor Steve, he got spam comments. Oh geez, let me just remove those real quick. So it's funny because it's like some Instagram hack. So somebody, my blah blah blah, it got hacked using this product, and then somebody down below, like another commenter says, "Awesome! It only took me 20 minutes, but it actually worked." What a bunch of garbage, man. Gosh, the spam comments are so stupid. I don't even care if my comment count goes down. It's just ridiculous. Jonathan Blair, you do a great job on MRE reviews. Thank you for the content. Appreciate it, bud. I'm glad that you enjoy the videos. It's really sick. Dub C, really hard to beat. Some of the best components around. Absolutely agree. Mark Swisher, he came down here and blamed sitcom writers in the 70s for the aversion to dried plums. Yeah, I get it. Just I don't like prunes. Love plums though. Here was another thing that I wanted to bring up. I'm actually, yes, the comment is still down here. Do not attack anybody in the comments. I am totally okay with people disagreeing with the way I do videos. I'm totally okay with constructive criticism. I'm totally fine with this. However, some of the observations were incorrect for this particular video. So tabbouleh, I'm not exactly sure how to say that, but it was the sort of salad in this ration. Now, it had chicken in it, and I actually heated it up, which technically, I guess you're not technically supposed to do. So one of these comments had said, basically Americans should know about this. It's like Mediterranean. Never heard of it in my life. As a matter of fact, some of the ingredients, including bulgur, which is I believe it's a grain, which I have seen in a store. It's like one of those things you buy a car and then you see several of your type of car out there. It's like some weird effect. It's the same thing that when he brought up bulgur, then I go to the store and I'm like, oh, look, yeah, there that is. There's that funky thing I'd never heard of. It's right here. The salad, though, I'd never heard of. And effectively, I think, if I remember correctly, that's like a salad of like parsley, bulgur, the olive oil, lime juice, tomatoes, I think. And this had chicken in it. And I have to tell you, once I heated it up, it was really good. So no regrets at all. But yeah, it was, basically the comment is that he kind of felt that I should have already known about this. Just haven't. Never heard of it. It is what it is. And then I guess wasn't really too interested in me struggling with the French because, I didn't take French in whatever high school. I took Spanish and I only retained a little bit of that. But as far as the French in general, sometimes I can pick out certain things. I'm not a linguist, okay? I appreciate people that are. I wish I could have had a better work ethic when it came to languages. I just didn't. That wasn't one of the things I cared about in school. Is it a regret? No, not really. I don't regret much. But anyway, yeah, I mean, it was just one of those comments where, you're struggling with things that you should know. Well, I don't know because it's French. And I wish I did, but I just didn't know. But it is what it is. Again, don't go looking for that comment. It's perfectly fine. I get it. But yeah, hopefully you enjoy the other videos, though. Carnivore Club. So Carnivore Club came up here. A lot of people seem to enjoy that video. Old Smokey commented on this. He was with me on the whole shipping thing. I bought 2 separate boxes, the snack and the whatever main, the big fancy box. I had to pay shipping twice. I had to pay $10 for each box, and instead of sending me 2 separate boxes, they sent them all in one big box. Now, I'm not trying to be nitpicky about it, but I don't like that. I've never liked that. As a matter of fact, well, I'm going to stop that there. So, I don't know. I got one person to agree with me. Let's see. Tim Terrell looks very nice, but I agree. Okay, the shipping. So that's 2. 2 people agreed with the shipping. Oh my gosh. I forget sometimes YouTube names are funny. So Horny Animal. Here's to you. Love the review. Knowing how expensive jerky is, kind of a decent deal. So yeah, for the most part. Henry MRE Rations, nice video. Thanks, bud. Appreciate you stopping by. Dub C, boxes are getting very creative. Thought they would expand to what they are today. Never thought he would expand to what they are today. Yeah, it is. Oh my God, there's another one of those same spam comment. Wow, what a bunch of dinguses. I hate people like that. Oh, it's so annoying. Yeah, the subscription box stuff is crazy. It's insane how much has changed. I missed some of these comments even the first way through. I haven't been getting a lot of the notifications on some comments. Paul Begley. I saw another YouTube channel recipe, spicy spreadable salami, which was in this. I actually did use some of that. I had some ham and some onions. I sauteed some onions, put some ham in there, put some of that spread, like a good helping of that spread, little olive oil, and I just put that over noodles. It was actually really nice. The channel's called Pasta Grammar. Never heard of it. Hopefully that's not spam. The episode was just called Spicy Spreadable Salami. So yeah, I will, I'll look into that. I like cooking, the cooking side of YouTube. I think it's fun. Topher, he also agreed about the shipping, so that's 3. Lethal Wolf, nice username. Salami Nugs, yeah, the little salami nuggets, those were interesting. But yeah, hey man, I'm happy you enjoy the reviews. Thanks, bud. Lethal Wolf. All right, let's move on here. We had another Dr. Bean Coffee Company. Now, I do, first and foremost, I do know somebody who works at Dr. Bean, not like intimately, but I know them. Very nice people. I do like their coffee. I think I may have one more left to do. But the Doolittle blend came up. It was nice. I think that was one of my favorites from them. But Dr. Bean Coffee Company, I have no problem endorsing them. They don't endorse me. I'm not paid by anyone, really. I mean, I'll let you know if somebody sends me stuff, but no, I like their products. I think they're cool. Dub C must be some premium Java. Your daily split of 1 hot, 1 ice is pretty cool. Yeah, so one of the things I do with coffee, I make basically 2 large cups a day in my French press. I put 1 in the fridge. I drink 1 in the morning. I do an iced coffee later in the day. When my philosophy of the coffee is it has to taste good hot and cold because I'm going to drink it both hot and cold. Let's see here. Let's move on to, we had Heat Check. So the North Market, hot sauce from Flavor and Fire. That was an interesting hot sauce. Got my brother on there. And periodically he'll stop by the house and I'll make him try stuff with me. I'm sure he's real thrilled about that. I did have a recommendation here. Jadhai tried Tropical Pepper Company hot mango pepper sauce. Think you might like it. I will look into them for sure. But that was an interesting sauce. As I said, at the beginning of the year, I definitely want to try and highlight more local businesses, more Ohio-based businesses, and we've been doing that with a few that I'll actually get to. Let's skip ahead here. So we did the Tex-Mex breakfast tacos from Packet Gourmet. I have not had a great run with a lot of these breakfast rations that use instant egg. It's just not all that good. It's just not all that good. I can't say enough, why are Mountain House breakfasts so good? They're just solid. Biscuits and gravy, the breakfast skillet, the hash with the green chilies, and then there's one other one that I can't remember off the top of my head. They make great breakfast. I'm telling you, Mountain House is great, man. But I do try and get more stuff. I actually have a few things I'm going to show you here later in the video, some more rations, new companies, so stick around for that. I mean, you should be sticking around for all this, probably 50, 60-minute video anyway. So again, Packet Gourmet Tex-Mex Breakfast Tacos. We've had pretty good success with this company. Henry MRE Rations, nice review. Thanks, bud. Dub C, sometimes good old bacon and eggs can be better. You're absolutely right. And back when I used to camp with some of my buddies, just not backpacking like I do, but just camping, going out into the woods on somebody's property or whatever, make a big old cast iron kettle of bacon in the morning, take the bacon off, and then just crack a bunch of eggs in that bacon grease. Sometimes that's the best thing to wake up to in the morning. It really is. Don't do it too often, though. We don't want to lose anybody. Thomas Benefield, great review. I agree. I only carry a jet boil hiking, heat water, eat out of the bag. Totally my philosophy. I do not like to bring stuff that I have to take from the bag, out of the bag, into the pot. Why? Because you're going to waste more water cleaning your stuff, and you do want to clean your stuff. You do not want to have a pot that's all caked with a bunch of crap. One, because it's not hygienic, and you could potentially have some issues there with bacteria. But also, even if you discount bacteria, you just have all that gunk floating around in what you're making next. So I just like to do it in the bag. Everything's contained. I can just roll up the bag, throw it in my trash bag that I carry in my pack, and away I go. But yeah, I mean, I'm not necessarily advocating for jet boil. I should really do some more gear videos as far as hiking back. I mean, do you want to see gear videos like hiking backpacking? I guess I'll do them anyway, but I can show you my cooking setup. I've had some ideas for that. I'll do it in the future. Eats treats and MREs, looks good apart from the cheese. Yeah, some people, I've gotten a lot of comments when we have stuff with like cheese or sour cream in it. And I get it. I do. I love cheese and sour cream. Let's see. Music, Ba Gia. The review of delicious food is delicious. That's right, man. I love it. John Morris, nice, very good. Good to see you there. Thank you for commenting. Let's move on here. This is when we were getting into Cooking Panda. Springboks. How did you like Cooking Panda? Like, a lot of you commented on this. I love Cooking Panda. I would love to do a deal with them, man. They're great. Zed Meister. God, I haven't seen him comment in a while. But there you go. Nice to see you, Zed. How do I feel about Jell-O? Make it with alcohol. I'm in. There you go. Little Jell-O shot there. Montana Shooter. I never eat breakfast. Yeah, I don't. I'm not a breakfast guy. Of course, I kind of practice a little bit different eating habits now. It's a pseudo intermittent fasting, so I actually don't really eat until about 10 o'clock as it is. So I kind of miss out on breakfast. And, breakfast is good. I love breakfast foods. I just don't always eat them. Let's see. Oh, Cooking Panda. Thank you for commenting, Cooking Panda. A great review. Enjoyed you. Glad you enjoyed the box. We'd love to see follow-up and cooking videos. So I do have some ideas to maybe do some weekend videos where I do some like cooking stuff. I've been meaning to do that just in relation to dehydrating food because I do have a dehydrator. I just haven't got around to it. Maybe one day. Gun Ginger, dang, I'm 46 and still eat cereal weekly. Can't beat a big bowl of Captain Crunch with berries. Hey, there's nothing wrong with Captain Crunch. I'm a peanut butter crunch guy. If I eat cereal, it's either, what cereal do I like? Captain Crunch, the peanut butter crunch is the bomb. What else is there? Corn Pops. I like Corn Pops. Sugar cereal. I don't know. I think the only thing those are the two that I kind of gravitate towards. I don't know, that might be a little boring. I'll tell you what, sometimes Raisin Bran's just good. Don't know. Move on. Gino, cooking videos for sure. Follow-ups from some scratch food too. I'll try at some point. Zaquari, wow, that packaging looked awesome. I'd be down to see some cooking. Gosh, I guess I didn't notice how many of you really said you'd like to see the cooking. Don't pressure me. Mark Swisher, interesting goodies. I like the quarterly aspect instead of monthly. I'd feel like Newman from Seinfeld, the mail never stops. Good reference, man. But yeah, I think the quarterly, I think what works for Cooking Panda is the quarterly drop. You don't have to worry about monthly drops. You can just like plan great boxes, get your stuff down, and it is so cheap. It's under $50 and it ships for free. If you're not buying Cooking Panda, and I'm sorry, I don't have like a promo code or anything for you, but if you're not buying Cooking Panda, I would get it. That's all I'm saying. Flatus Hunt, useful box, definitely for sure. Dub C, Dub C, you're getting spam comments, man. It's all you. It's you, Dub. If you haven't checked out Dub C's channel, you really should. We exchanged some boxes maybe a month or two ago. Good channel. It's growing. It's definitely growing over there, so check them out. The packing was top notch. A lot of great items in the box. And the Hello Kitty pasta. Yeah, that Hello Kitty pasta, man. Paul Begley, I like dates too. Yeah, dude, I love dates. I love dates and figs. And that's, I don't know, maybe that's contradictory. I don't like prunes, but I do like dates. I do like figs. I don't know. I'm a weird guy. All right. Let's move on here. Oh, Going Gear EDC. A lot of you weren't super impressed with this one. And I had watched a couple other reviews of this particular unboxing. And I don't know. I think we do get into this sort of sentiment that we want more in a box, don't we? But yeah, Going Gear. It was our one QSP knife. I don't remember what it was called, and then a roll of duct tape and a patch. I don't like morale patches. I'm just not a huge person. I'm not huge into them as a person. Whatever. Dub C knife was impressive, probably worth it just for getting it, and that's true. I think you can't find that knife just out in the wild, or at least not right now. Is it probably worth the cost of the box? Would I pay $60 for it? I personally wouldn't, but is it worth $60? Probably, I guess. Mark Swisher should have released this on April 1st. I never consider that sort of stuff. I trust me. I know that some people, you get a big roll of duct tape. I think I pointed it out in the video, but if they had a contest for like a Benchmade knife that if you, I think it was Instagram them the best use of duct tape or whatever, you could win a knife. But I mean, that's one in however many people enter it. Lay rate. 14C27, the same steel Mora uses on their Garberg. QSP is Chinese, yes. Stands for Quality Service Product. Didn't know that. That's pretty sick if that's true. I purchased their cheapest knife around 20 euros. Very impressed. One thing to note is QSP knives tend to look slightly odd, but I find them extremely ergonomic. Yeah, I've noticed a lot of knives out there just doing some really odd blade shapes. But I have the QSP Penguin, and at the time of the drop of this video, you should have also seen my top 10 knives under $50. My recommendations. The QSP Penguin's on there, and that's $26 to $29, $30. Really nice knife, so I do like them. foreignmre.com. Nice mail call. If you aren't subscribed to foreignmre.com's video, they do a lot of videos and a lot of giveaways, so very cool channel over there. I enjoy them. Real tough luck on not really being able to import as much anymore, but they still have a lot of good stuff over on their website, so check them out. All right, let's move on here to, so I did 2 videos in the past month for Goldberry Roasting Company, which is out of Ashland, Ohio. I don't know. What is it? I don't remember. It's not crazy far away from where I'm at, but I used to go to drive-in. I think I mentioned it in one of the videos. I used to go to a drive-in or a drive-in car hop restaurant there, which is still there, and A&W. I think it's just called Ashland Wooster now. We always just called it A&W Ashland Wooster, blah blah blah. But anyway, really cool little car hop. Get your conies and root beer. That was always fun. So I think it's still open. I really need to go up there sometime. But anyway, so Goldberry Roasting Company, I got a couple of theirs. They have the Bombadil blend and then the Goldberry blend that I bought. Loved them both. I don't know. Maybe the Bombadil blend I actually thought was better despite being a darker roast. I'm not traditionally a dark roast guy. But on the Goldberry's blend, Plains Flyer, you were exactly right about cream and sugar being masks for nasty coffee. If you can't get the toasty flavor of your coffee, something's wrong. Yeah, I mean, unfortunately, that is pretty true. And, like, I'm not trying to diss people who use cream and sugar, because I do sometimes. Well, I don't use sugar anymore. I try and keep away from adding excess sugar to stuff anymore. But I will add some milk sometimes. But if it's a truly good coffee, you shouldn't really need that. So, just saying. Dub C agreed. Let's see. John Morris. Gotta love it. They have a Samwise. God, I wish they did. Samwise coffee, that'd be sick. Let's see here. So, next video, midweek snack. The Redcon 1 MRE bar had the s'mores. Did, what was it, the Snickerdoodle, maybe a couple months ago. Boosted Dude. Thanks for a nice review. I didn't like the old s'mores formula that much, but it's hard to say if if it was the batch. I believe they reformulated. Just decided to get the Snickerdoodle and the German chocolate cake for the 50% deal. Also recently bought sprinkled donut and PB&J. Currently chocolate mint is my favorite. Tried all the older formulas. Getting around to the new formulas. Packaging seems to be better. Yeah, I buy pretty much all of my supplements off of Redcon One. Not a sponsor or anything, but I do like their stuff. And those MRE bars are nice. Bars to me get boring. I can't eat the same bar, protein bar, snack bar forever. I do like their flavors though, and I like the texture. And I think that they're coming out with a lot of really cool stuff, and I'll continue to try those. You guys actually seem to like those videos, so I'll try some more of them. Dub C, that is cool. They have a few bars with good flavors. Some companies can't get one good bar. Yeah, man, 100%. Steve Rondinelli, these MRE bars are like protein complete meal bars. Very hit or miss as far as flavor, packaging goes, but I'm a big s'mores fan. Look awesome. I'd give them a go. Yeah, I mean, that's the point. They're trying to be meal supplements. And yeah, they're good. They are good. Heat Check, the Fighting Cock sauce, the bourbon hot sauce. I actually really enjoyed that. I thought it was a sick sauce. Really would go good on chicken. We had Chris Stivers comment on here. Looks like he knows where Bardstown is. Bardstown, Kentucky, where his old home was, I guess. Also a lot of bourbon distilleries in the area. So, yeah, I just never heard of Bardstown. I mean, I haven't been all over Kentucky, but I've been in a few places. But that was a good sauce. I did like that. Quest protein cookies. So I've done 2 of these now, I think. Super Gains Bros, that's a buddy of mine. You should look at his channel. Quest cookies are where it's at. Gino, dang, that thing is it's high in fat for a protein supplement, rather like a meal replacement, which I think, again, is kind of the point. Rebecca Rovney, chocolate peanut butter Quest cookie is my jam. I agree with the straight peanut butter cookie. She agrees with my assessment of the peanut butter cookie, but she thinks the double chocolate... no, okay, I need to read these straight, I guess. The straight peanut butter and the double chocolate do have a taste to them, but the chocolate peanut butter one covers it up. And Rebecca Rovney is an excellent violinist, and you should check out her channel as well. She does some really great videos over there if you enjoy classical music and someone who plays the violin. Let's see, moving on here. Nutrient Survival. We did the Homestyle Scramble from Nutrient Survival. I know a lot of channels have done those. I hadn't had a lot of experience with them because I didn't want to buy big cans, but they finally came back with their singles, which is cool. Old Smoky. Honestly, it looked really good, and the portion looked about right versus an 8-ounce MRE main, from what I could tell. I've heard a lot of people say they can taste the vitamins in their stuff, though, which I guess if you don't care, then whatever. I'm not a fan of tasting vitamins in food. I don't think I could have tasted that. It was just, again, I just wasn't overly impressed with crystallized egg. I've had some crystallized egg meals that are good. It's just, this one just didn't hit it. It could have just been me. Eats Treats MREs. It's a shame they put cheese. Man, you guys and your cheese. Love cheese. It's good for you. Yeah, sort of. Mark Swisher, does that box arrive within another box? No, it didn't. I don't think. I think that was just one box. Chris Diver's Interesting Ration. John Morris, I don't know, but well done. Thank you. Thank you all for commenting. Appreciate it. Let's see here. Going forward, I'm going to skip a couple of videos here. Let's do the Nomad Nutrition. The Ukrainian Borscht. So this was one that apparently caused some controversy. Not really. Let's see a couple comments here. Drop the bat. Very cool. A ton of sunglass emojis. Yes. Thumbs up. Thanks, bud. Appreciate it. Kaylin Strain, Borscht might be right up my alley. Vladis Hunt came in here with dropping a little knowledge. So, coming from the Russian angle, I guess. So they're dropping the T in borscht, and also says it's fake borscht in a bag. Normal borscht cooked several hours with beef, no tomato paste without beans, and that would be true. The origins of borscht is kind of an interesting one because it's typically credited to the Ukraine, right? Also very prevalent in Russia, but there are some roots in like Jewish and Greek cooking as well. So where it exactly came from, we'll just give it to him, but who really knows? But yeah, I mean, it wouldn't have beans. The tomato paste was a little bit odd. I didn't really understand why they put it in there because it wasn't really a taste. It must have just been some afterthought, maybe even just color. I don't know. But yeah, traditionally would have meat, but the point of the Nomad nutrition meal was to be vegetarian. So to give these different national dishes in a ration form without the meat. So, but he is right. I mean, he would be right. It would traditionally have meat, I believe. So, but beets. Let's see here. Lay rate. Most vegetarian vegan meals I've encountered have either been mediocre or outright diabolical. So it's nice to encounter something that's enjoyable. Having said that, I think the caloric value is too low at 250 calories. I think it should run 350 minimum. At the value, I really, have to be supplemented. Yeah, you're right. I mean, it was a small calorie meal, but it was also a smaller meal too. I don't know. I guess it's all in how you prep. It's all in how you prep. For me, yeah, it's a low calorie count for backpacking. I mean, you could pump it up, I guess, or just supplement it. I mean, I would just bring other food, but that's just me. But I agree, it is low calorie count. Oh gosh, are we getting towards the end? Yeah, okay. So this is the last one I'm going to discuss in this, and we'll let you go maybe. What's going on with Drop.com? What's going on with these guys? I finally get the last package from Drop, right? The last package, and that was the QSP Penguin. And right as I'm getting it, an email comes out that says we're no longer focusing on EDC. I've seen the comments going around on other channels. Their EDC stuff was great. And who is this here? JMW_VN said they recently had a very successful sale on the Drop X Mid 2-person backpacking tent designed by Dan Durston. Sold out in hours. Tent looks awesome. Great reviews. Maybe the success will generate interest in other areas. Listen, they don't care. Apparently they just want to sell keyboards, like computer mechanical, just keyboards, and crazy key toppers and headphones and stuff. I don't understand. It was rare that a Drop for certain things did that. I mean, granted, it had to be cool, because like there were some knives that maybe didn't sell throughout. I get that, but they also weren't all that interesting. And the point you will see, I won't really talk about it here because hopefully I drop it before this video. It just all depends on how I can get things edited and put out. I don't buy expensive knives. Very rarely do I have a knife that's over $60. Why? Because why would I need it? Steel is so much better nowadays. And good steel continues to drop down to cheaper and cheaper knives. D2 is tool steel. I would trust a D2 steel blade for a lot of stuff. You're paying for a lot of names. I never found Spyderco knives to be particularly attractive. And the price, Benchmade, I mean, the thing is, you just have the mechanism. I mean, I don't want to discount Benchmade because some of them are cool, but I'm just not paying that. I won't do it. So when you put on drop like $200-$300 knives, yeah, some people might do it, but the majority of people want those knives under $100. There's no more watches. The watch collections were sick. Little gadgets and gizmos. I said it in the video. I don't want to rehash this that much, but it's just sad because they're alienating such a big audience. Maybe they don't care. Maybe they don't care. But I know that when things sold out, there were hundreds of people re-requesting items all the time. I think it's a mistake. Kind of sad. Because even that stuff that I bought, I was excited to get. The Amari knife with the Benchmade locking mechanism, I thought it was sick. It's a great knife. I love it. I'm keeping it. The Penguin, sick knife. The pillow, great. The flashlight, and a few of you pointed that out too. Old Smoky, I carry a flashlight at all times in my pocket. You know, obviously, pay $1 for them at the Dollar Tree. Toss them when they die. Use it like 10 times a day. Crazy how useful it is to carry a tiny flashlight. Mark Swisher, IEDC, a AA LED flashlight that I put a 10440 battery to get more power to the diode. Quite a bit brighter, and had only one failure in 3 years of EDC. Bulb burning out. Lights I get on eBay for $250. Yeah, and then Zed comes through. Meister, I think it's Meister. I don't know. When I need a camp, oh, I remember this comment. He comes through about the pillow. When I need a camping pillow, I just take along an empty wine bag. I finish a box a week, so I always have one on hand. I'm worried about you. No, but yeah, you guys are right. The thing is that for a long time, I just carried a couple of like AA LED flashlights that I bought on like some Christmas sale. I have an O-light that goes in my bag, like my go bag. But yeah, I don't need, I like that flashlight. It's cool, but it also is overpriced. 30, I think I paid like $22 for it. But still, it's brass, and that's why it costs that much. So sometimes the deal's not really a huge deal, but it is what it is. So anyway, keep your comments coming. If you have questions for me, leave them in the comments below. Maybe one day I'll do an Old Smoky style live stream or something like that. I have no idea. But I do want to show you a couple of things that I got here, give you a little bit of payoff here at the end. I do have a couple of new brands and some pretty interesting stuff that I've never seen before. So let's go through them. So first we have from Bushka's Kitchen, Hearty Harvest. This is, what was this in? So this is wild boar, creamy mushroom, brown basmati, rice, risotto, apple chunks, green beans, touch of cream. So Bushka, something like that. GarageGrownGear.com. Alpine Fuel, orange pecan granola breakfast. Again, not a huge granola guy. Orange pecan though, Alpine Fuel, you gotta love it. And this one, if I remember correctly, again, GarageGrownGear.com. Sign up for their newsletters. They're actually really informative, not a sponsor. If I remember the story on this, because they highlight small business, the story on this was that, actually, I don't know. Do they have, yeah, so this was the husband and wife team that during COVID just kind of, I think they lost their jobs or something, but regardless, they gave a good roll on their business. I salute you for betting on yourselves. Sean and Emily, Alpine Fuel. Now I just need you to make some beef stroganoff and beef stew along with your breakfast items and we'll be good. All right. So this one is a Southwest mac and cheese from Sasquatch Fuel. Never heard of them before. Another small business here. But Southwest mac and cheese, that sounds good. I mean, we generally add hot sauce to everything, so maybe this is a little warmer. Let's see. Oh, I didn't even read the ingredient. I'll kind of do this for the video. This has beef jerky in it. Interesting. Well, that's kind of cool. But yeah, very important. Leave, it says here on the bag, leave no trace. Leave no trace. Take your crap out of the woods with you. All right, here's a little bit bigger brand, but good to go. We've got chicken pho. I've had some pretty good experiences with a lot of the like Asian food rations, but these are made in Maine. I don't know if I actually don't know if I've done a good to go ration on here. We will soon. Next up, I have two from a company called Fire Pot. We have chili con carne with rice. And then we have beef stew with pearl barley. And these I got on REI's website. They actually, okay, so, endorsing a big company, huh? They have a really good food section. Like, no lie, but they actually do put a pretty good food section out there. But never heard of them. They're from England, Dorset. So, they look cool. They sound cool. Chili con carne, beef stew with pearl barley, right up my alley. So we'll be trying those. And these are huge. The chili con carne is 890 calories. The beef stew is 780. That's a lot. 2 servings per pouch. But anyway, so that's some of the new stuff coming up. GarageGrownGear.com. Check them out. Check out these small businesses. These are small businesses. Bushka, Alpine Fuel, Sasquatch Fuel. I mean, Good to Go. Like, check these people out. Like, I know that we do a lot with military rations. I know you guys like them, but like these are the things that you really prep with. These are the things that long term you really prep with. And if you're into backpacking and camping, they save a lot of weight. They really do. But anyway, that's all I had for you today. So down below in the comments, leave me any comments you've got, questions you have for me. Maybe I'll come back, to it. No, I will. Maybe. I'll come back and look. For our next, and maybe I'll remember what place I'm in the video sequencing. But yeah, don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll catch you on the next one. See ya.